Okay, I'd like to think that I'm actually in the room and everything is successful and wonderful. And can you tell me whether you can hear me, see me? And it reckons I'm not in the room. So I've got everything here and it's saying sit tight. Nobody's come into the room yet. And myself is included. It's very strange. So it says I haven't logged in, and yet I know I'm in and broadcasting, because if I go to this one, we might see something come up. So here, this is broadcasting, my belief system, and we're picking it up from there. So if you're watching this on the machine, thank you. We're going to go full bore into this. I don't know what's happening with this computer. Um, it's telling me I haven't logged in yet, and I have. The creator has not logged in. And I've been invited to join. Let's see if I can go in. Okay, is anyone seeing me? I can see one viewer has come in. Okay, so if you're in there, good. You can ask me questions via email. I would appreciate that. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. I know I was thinking I was all good to go, and it's not all good to go now. Just what we need. Anyway. Okay, thanks, Cam. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's happening here. Okay, let's get out of here, because that's just going to send me insane if I just keep on working on this. Okay, let's go to the normal routine and send me emails. Okay. Welcome to the ASX Speed webinar for Monday, the 23rd of March 2015, Newline. In a normal world full of non-cash equity injections, by central banks, I would be saying right now, be extremely careful about being long shares and in fact look for selling opportunities, full stop, new line. Both in the US and the European markets, particularly the German DAX. But we are not in a normal world. Today, we probably expect the Australian ASX 200 to crack 6,000 and then maybe have an opportunity to fall over if its friends in the US and Europe decide that they need a break from their relentless bull market, full stop, new line. There are quite a few signs that the US stock market is overvalued, and the triple witching hour seems to have come on Friday, and there's plenty of natural reasons why you would think the markets could reverse, full stop, new line. But there's no evidence that they are, full stop, new line. XAO.ASX, new line. Still targeting towards 59.78, full stop, new line. A break below 5,800 would be sign that it was be changing trend for 56.40, and the first sign would be a break below 58.75, full stop, new line. Until that happens, you can be cheery bulls, full stop, new line. XJO.ASX, new line. 6,005.8 is the target, and I wouldn't be surprised if it hit there today, full stop, new line. I would also not be surprised if the normal big players would come out and sell it up at that level, while the public suddenly get excited in the stock market. But as I said before, this is not normal markets. And so anything stupid is possible, full stop, new line. XFJ.ASX, financials index, new line. I've been mentioning the target towards 77.55, 78.91. And I meant 99. If you are long this index, stop loss should be below 7,020. But otherwise, there's some good things going for this full stop new line. ANZ.ASX new line. Intermediate time frame, Colin. An even more interesting target is at $40.76, full stop new line. Stop loss if long, $35.97, full stop new line. Volume was very good last week, and the dividend chasers have woken up to it, full stop new line. And this is entirely in keeping with the forecast I've been given for strength in this particular stock, full stop new line. Tonight I'll be having a forecast on. You can book in at profithunters.com.au. While you're there, please send me your top 50 stocks questions and your small and mid caps, and I clearly identify them as to what is what. And for those who are missing, I've put up some posts saying, have a look at this. Hopefully you can see this on the various screens that I've given you. Good to see you're in there, Stephen. I'm still waiting for myself to get in for some reason. It's just very strange. Sure I was in the right link. I'm going to try the backdoor link, which is this one. I might put that up on the screen, see if I can come in on that. Same rubbish. Is it me? Have I gone mad? No, it tells me which one I'm starting, so I'm not that mad. Okay, so another aggravation. They might be doing some testing on it. In any event, let's look at the dailies. Latest time frame, Colin. A dramatic target at $39.94 is possible. Full stop, my line. I tend to think from this particular pattern that this will be wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're now in wave 3 of wave 5. Full stop, new line. Traders time frame, Colin. The pattern looks to be wave 3 of wave 5. Full stop, new line. If you are long, have your stop below $35.95 and have your dreams at $39.94. Full stop, new line. CBA.ASX, new line. Investors time frame, Colin. CBA.ASX has once again confounded the belief that dividends rule this market, and people are getting in looking for the next dividend. As I've said before, we have a huge target at $115.19 for CBA, full stop, new line. It has confounded some of the best technical minds in the world and some of the best fundamental minds in the world, full stop, new line. It is now up more than 300% of its last range down, full stop, new line. Intermediate time frame, Colin. We can see $100.67 is the next illogical target. The trend is still up on the weeklies, and the slight kink we saw in this fourth wave pattern, which it's a fourth wave now, would indicate your breakdown point would be below $90.75, full stop, new line. Volume is good, so it's hard to argue with it going higher, full stop, new line. Intermediate time frame, Colin. Traders time frame, Colin. If you have questions, please send them to me via email now as we go. This is an unusual circumstance, and I understand it's a bit unusual to be watching it in the machine, but nonetheless, the great thing about these things is we have options. Extra options do lead to confusion, but unfortunately, and fortunately, we have the options, so use them. On the traders time frame, we can see dips to buy to $93.90 if you get them, full stop, new line. Volume is good. Stop loss would be below $92 if you are buying this with a wide stop loss, or below $93.20 if you want a tight stop loss, full stop, new line. Your target is $100.67, which should please everybody, full stop, new line. NAB.ASX, new line. Investors time frame, it's either around $45 or $48.76 that you would expect it to get to. Full stop your line. Volume has been decreasing as it is rallying, and technically you would think this might be a fourth wave, this might be a second wave, or this is a bigger wave 2 and this is a bigger wave 4, but they don't relate. It's more likely these relate here. Full stop your line. In any event, if you're long, have your stop at $37. Full stop your line. Traders time frame, Colin. Intermediate time frame, Colin. We see a target at $40.85, and if you are long, have your stop at $37.95. Full stop your line. National Australia Bank, here we go. Let's go down to the weeklies. Sorry, dailies. Traders time frame, Colin. Volume is good. Stop loss should be around $38.70 if you are long this as a trader. Full stop your line. Might be a little bit more movement and then a little bit dip and then a push higher above $40. Full stop your line. WBC.ASX new line. Investors time frame, Colin. Volume is still light on as it rallies, but a dip to $36.56 should be bought. Comma, and a dream target at $47.14 appears. Stop loss if long, $36. Full stop your line. Intermediate time frame, Colin. I guess it will break down the door of $40 today. If you are long, you have seen a 5-wave structure, so please have your stop loss at $37.87. A pullback would come back down to $36.56, maybe $34.57. Full stop your line. Traders time frame, Colin. Dips to buy to $38.78 or $38.16 with a stop loss below $37.80. Full stop, new line. Volume is still productive. Full stop, new line. Quite clearly, until the financials want to roll over and die, the Australian stock market will stay up. Full stop, new line. These are the ones to watch to see a good volume hit and a profit take from somebody. Full stop, new line. It's a bit like the Sydney property market in a way. There is not much stock around the eastern suburbs here because I think no one wants to get out because they fear they can't get back in. That is why the prices are going up on light volume in Sydney's east, I guess. I don't know about where anybody else is. XMJ.ASX, new line. XMJ.ASX, new line. Iron ore went down again on Friday to historic lows, or at least for this historic lows for this contract or type of trading. Full stop, new line. 8,804. Is the right target area. However, I'm wondering whether the effect of looking forward may be coming into play with these materials stocks. Full stop, new line. BHP.US, new line. This survived pretty well on Friday night and can probably get to at least $50 and $54.76. Full stop, new line. If you do want to go long this, I can't see a problem with it as long as you have a stop loss at $45.40. Full stop, new line. BHP.ASX, new line. Intermediate time investors time frame, colon, no change, new line. Intermediate time frame, Colin, really in a churning range as far as I can see that on the Australian market, full stop, new line. And if you were long, have your stop loss below $29, full stop, new line. Traders time frame, target is at $31.03, stop loss is at $30. Volume has been very good on the upside, full stop, new line. So we would expect towards $32 again, and if it breaks through $32.27, it'd be okay, full stop, new line. And we can see that it really is getting above the cloud. So best idea we can do is go long BHP on dips towards $30.80 with a stop loss below $30. Let's make that a new PHG trade. The target is $32. Rio.ASX, new line. Investors time frame, Colin. This has really hit its head back into the cloud and hasn't broken through that. If it can get above the cloud, then that's all good. Let's wait till that happens. Full stop, new line. Intermediate time frame, Colin. It's hitting into the Kijun line. So the best idea is to buy it again on a break above $59.18, looking for a quick flurry up to $60. Your stop loss would be below $58 initially, full stop, new line. This is not a PHG trade. I'm not that happy with this, full stop, new line. Traders time frame, Colin. We can see volume has been good, increasing, but it's not doing as well as BHP and may not do some for a while. You might be able to get it down towards $58.50 if you wish to buy in down there with the stop below $58, full stop, new line. We have bear pause warnings in the following Australian shares. New line. AMC.ASX, new line. I think this is turning into a shorting opportunity. AMC has failed. And will confirm comprehensively that it has failed on a close below $14.40. And if you were shorting it, your stop loss would be above $14.78. CCL.ASX, new line. You can see that this has reached the top of the cloud, and it's not a particularly bearish cloud. So you might not want to go short, but you might want to take a little bit of profit if you have been long. On the daily charts, we can see a retest of the old top. So it's an okay place to take profits, and raise your stop to $10.40 if you are long. Full stop, new line. We have no bullhorns warnings in Australian shares that I can see. Full stop, new line. XEJ.ASX, Energies Index, new line. This for me is the next major interest market, full stop, new line. It's showing signs of wanting to break up and head towards 12,200 and possibly 13,394. If it can just get itself above 11,276, full stop, new line. Crude oil is bottoming. Heating oil is bottoming. Natural gas is forming a base of sorts. And the cycles start to turn up for this. WPL.ASX, new line. Investors time frame, Colin. The analysis is unchanged. However, if it can get above $36.29, that will really get it going in a way that could bring it to $40. We do start to get some positive cycles for WPL.ASX and also for its commodities soon. Full stop, new line. Intermediate time frame, Colin. This spent last week cleaning, and we were hoping to get it down towards $33.80, but we put on some greedier orders than that, and it held that level. So a break above $37.20 would yield towards the $40 and maybe $41.07. Full stop, new line. So we will have a new PHG trade to buy 1/3 on a break above $36.20 with a stop loss below $35. Traders time frame, Colin. We can see quite large volume came into this. The target is $39.55. Seeing as this has gone long now, let's we're going to buy dips down to 35.80. So something now. Okay, let's buy more above 36.45. Now let's. I like WPL. I like what's going on in the energy space now. It's changed. We've got a trend line break and everything like that. Okay, so that's broken a trend line. No matter what we think about the triangle going up or down, volume is very good. So this is going up and it's quite buy worthy. Full stop new line. XGD.ASX new line. Gold has gone up in a good way recently. I did think it would have more to the downside. I'm not convinced it's finished its decline, but it's healthier than we would think. Full stop new line. So we expect to sub 2600. Full stop new line. NCM.ASX new line. NCM.ASX new line. Investors time frame, Colin. We can still see $15.75 as a target area and $16.04 full stop new line. We have 1 week left of this month, or I think 6 trading days. Volume so far has been higher than last month relatively, full stop new line. So how this breaks up or down on this time frame this month is important, full stop new line. If it closes the month out on the lows, then probably we expect $10.50. If it can manage to close back into the body of the prior month, which is at $13.41, we would expect $15.75 in the target area. Intermediate time frame, Colin, we can see a good volume bar on the rally yesterday or last week, and probably coming back up to $13.65 would be where it needs to decide whether it's going up or down, full stop new line. I'd say it would get another week or two of up, full stop new line. So if you want to be long some NCM, it is okay. Probably the best area to look for is down towards $12.90 with a stop loss below $12.28, full stop new line. Traders time frame, Colin. Again, that $12.70 area might be the right spot. It's tried to rally over the last few days. It jumped up because gold jumped up, and it's headbutting the overhead resistance. If you do want to go long on a short-term basis, buy a break above $13.42 with a stop loss below $13, hoping for a visitation at $14. XHJ.ASX, healthcare index, new line. Down to 19,571. Probably the opportunity to buy with a stop loss below 19,400, full stop new line. If you notice, some of the longer term indicators indicating trend are sort of just a little bit negative. So probably get quite negative below 19,100. However, again, we've seen in the past, the healthcare index doesn't want to die unless it's really given a proper shove, full stop new line. RMD.ASX new line. Investors time frame, Colin. There is nothing stopping this, really. Stop loss should be at $8.26 if you are long, full stop your line. If it does break back, you might get it back to $6.49, but that's highly unlikely, full stop your line. Intermediate time frame, Colin. On this time frame, you can have a stop at $8.72 or $8.38, full stop in your line. Dips to buy down to $8.96 or $8.82, full stop in your line. Currently, it is overcooked, like most things, full stop in your line. So a breather would be sensible, full stop in your line. Traders time frame, Colin. It's become overbought, and so $8.96 would be the logical area for it to pull back down to, full stop your line. On the top side, a quick push up to $9.54 would be a good profit taking area, full stop your line. XPJ.ASX property index, new line. Still really stuck in a range, and I guess it starts to get weaker below 1300. At the moment, you would still expect it to try 1355 or 1356. Hopefully break through there and go to 1400, but nothing really shows a lot of signs of that, full stop new line. WFD.ASX, Westfield. Investors time frame, Colin. Still doing pretty well. It did look like a doji. It broke down. It hasn't gone through with the job, full stop your line. If there is a rapid change of fortune over the next week or two, I expect it down to $8.88. I do not think that's really likely. If you are long, you could have your stop loss at $9.60 and a target at $14.02, full stop your line. Intermediate time frame, Colin. A little bit of sideways movement that might be changed if it breaks through $10.41. Again, that $8.88 is the possibility on the downside if it wants to go, full stop your line. If you do buy the breakup, have your stop at $9.79, full stop in your line. Traders time frame, Colin. I suggest a stop loss at $10.15. Volume has been nice, and a press towards $10.64 would also be possible. Full stop me line. We are now coming in for top 50 stocks questions, so if you wish to ask the question, please do so. XSO.ASX, new line. The Small Ordinaries Index, not really doing anything much, but I think it might get a little bit better, just because it should have dropped to 21.18 and it hasn't. So 2200, a breakthrough there. Get excited about the smalls and you can play the game. Full stop, new line. XTJ.ASX, new line. It's coming back into the next shorting area for the telecoms. If you do want to go short, then you can short it with a stop above 22.81. Full stop your line. If you have been long Telstra stock and you wish to tip some out, this is a good place to do it. Full stop your line. TLS.ASX, new line. Please send through your top 50 stocks questions. Investors time frame, Colin. Yes, it's rallied. Yes, it's not broken down, but I think it's probably come up a little bit too far. And so we might want to take a little bit of profit if you did buy down in the low $6 area. Full stop new line. And I would suggest a stop at $6.24. Full stop new line. If you are nervously long, full stop new line. Intermediate time frame, Colin. On the intermediate time frame, we can see that it's not sure whether it should be going up at the moment, and it's come back into the old low. So a bit of a profit take makes sense. Full stop your line. If it does crack $6.24, expect $6.08 or $5.88. Full stop your line. Traders time frame, Colin. Currently in a little bit of a triangle of confusion. $6.50 would be the right area for this to get to. So pattern wise, it's probably a little bit more positive on the dailies than on the weeklies. And those who wish to short this may be able to get a short at $6.50, but have a tight stop loss as volume is creeping up on the rally. Full stop new line. Okay, I'm now moving on to the top 50 stocks questions, and I have a few in the box. Then we'll be getting onto the program as they may have changed something. It was funny, it worked beautifully for the world indices, and it worked beautifully for the ASX as well. So okay, we've got top 50 stocks questions coming in. It's okay to send a couple now. We've got Macquarie Group and Origin Energy. Top 50 stocks questions, new line. MQG.ASX, new line. Investors time frame, colon. Investors time frame, colon. Today it's knocking on the door of the target that I gave, and it doesn't look like the door is shut. Full stop new line. It looks like it's going to go right on through to the back door at $97.69. Full stop new line. If you are long this, have your stop loss at $72.47. Full stop new line. Intermediate time frame, colon. If you are long this, have your stop loss $75.18. Full stop new line. The trend is up and it's in a position which is still trending. Volume was good last week. And we can see that even if it did dip, you could buy it back at $69.57 or $71 with a stop loss below $69. Full stop new line. Traders time frame, colon. We have a target at $79.15. And if it got a dip and it is overbought really, but dips to buy would be $76.44 to $77.25. Stop loss buying, if buying, would be again below $75. ORI.ASX, new line. Investors time frame, Colin. This is still not providing us with any real positive shakes either way, up or down. $21.22 is still overhead resistance, and a nice area to buy would be $14.75 area, full stop, new line. If you're buying down there, stop loss would need to be below $14, full stop, new line. Intermediate time frame, Colin. We see it knocked hard, but it didn't go short. So what you might do is buy some now at $18.98 with the $18.19 stop loss. Looking for a target at $21 or $21.22, full stop, new line. Traders time frame, Colin. Target towards $19.50. And if you bought it, stop loss would be at $18.72, full stop, new line. AMC.ASX, new line. This is currently on bear pause warnings. And probably will suffer a little bit if the Australian dollar continues to get stronger, as it is trying to do along with a lot of other currencies against the US, full stop, new line. Investors time frame, Colin. There are amber flags on this, but no red flags at this point, full stop, new line. It's incredibly overbought on the monthly charts, but it's still going up, full stop, new line. The best thing I can say to you is on the monthlies, have your stop loss at $13.50, full stop, new line. Traders time frame, Colin. On the traders time frame today, we can see a bit of a failure, and real failure is confirmed below $14.30. We can see that it has not been trending on the highs, even though there's slightly good volume, full stop, new line. That being said, if you're still a rip-roaring bull, you could set up buying operations down at $14.35 and have a stop loss below $14.30. Intermediate time frame, Colin. Now, please send me your small and mid-cap stocks questions. Traders time frame, Colin. Oh. On the intermediate time frame, a pullback down to $13.76 would be possible, and we're getting a bit of divergence here, maybe even down to $13.12. Full stop new line. If there is continued strength, the target will be $15.07. For the time being, I think the short term will probably rule it a little bit and try and get it down to those lower levels at $14.35. So do we have any small and mid-cap stocks questions you wish to have answered? Please send those along via email to me. Need to be emailed. QAN.ASX, new line. Investors time frame, Colin. The target is to $4.11. If it can get above $3.12, we'll stop your line. Currently, I did think the target would get to $3.10, $3.05. Doesn't seem to want to stop, and that's probably because of the fabulous and lovely stock market going higher. Full stop my line. If you are long this time frame, have your stop at $2.57. Full stop my line. Intermediate time frame, Colin. Showing a little bit of signs of slowing, but stop loss should be at $2.87. If it is to kick on, expect $3.59. Full stop new line. Again, a bit overbought, but this is a wild and woolly stock market where everyone just picks up things to buy. Full stop new line. Traders time frame, Colin. We can see this moving along okay. Stop losses at $3.02. Full stop new line. If you are long. A pullback down to $2.82 should emanate below $2.97. We'll stop your line. ALQ.ASX. Investors time frame, Colin. This still has the possibility of going to the lows that I mentioned previously. It's flagged to the upside, and a breakdown below $4.88 would signal a push down to $4 or lower, full stop new line. A break above $6.50 would be positive, full stop new line. This is coming into some cycles which are positive for it, full stop new line. Intermediate time frame, Colin. A breakdown below $5.04 starts to kick it lower, full stop new line. And I think you hold your hands off till $4, full stop new line. Traders time frame, Colin. There was some good volume previously and the other day, and I wonder if that was option related volume, full stop your line. A break down below $5.05 would yield a push down towards around about $4.75. If you are shorting this, have your stop loss at $5.29, full stop your line. Should it break through $5.29, expect $5.55, full stop your line. MND.ASX, Monadelphous, new line. Investors time frame, Colin. This has done pretty well on the investors time frame this month. Good volume breakout, nice move, heading towards $12.12 or $12.24. If you do want to buy this, have your stop loss below $10. I think this is probably a good place to think about buying dips. In this case, back down to $10.90. Traders time frame, well, investors time frame, Colin. Again, look to buy pullbacks down to $10.33 with a target to $12.12 and possibly $12.82, full stop new line. Somebody picked it up aggressively last week, full stop new line. Traders time frame, Colin. A pullback down to $10.30 is the right area to be buying. With a stop loss below $9.90. One moment. David Hunter. Hello. I think you've got the wrong number. Were you calling Adest or Profit Hunters? Yeah, no, sorry. It's not Westpac. Okay, thanks. Bye. Okay, let's go into let's go into the PHG trades, see what's up in here. AGL looking to buy a dip down to $14.52. Let's have a look at that one. Which we got on Thursday. And we got here, yeah, because we're talking Friday. So we got long on 52 at 20th. Keep that on, it's entered. The next one we have is CDA. We're looking to buy dips to $92. Sorry, 92 cents. Too many disruptions. Nothing there so far. It's still down there. That's okay. We'll wait. CPU buy dips to $13. Haven't been got yet. It's, still waiting. Crown long at 13.36. Stop at 13.18. Still okay. FAR long with a stop at 9.1 cents. Sorry. Got above there, but didn't. Had a target where 10.5 reached target. TP 1/2. Now at 9.7. Let the other one run. We'll run the stop up to 9.3 cents. FMG, we're short, and maybe this is going to get a turnaround. FMG, TP 1/3, TP 1/3 not taken. Stop. We're going to have to move this down to 13 cents, $2.13. PRY, we bought market on open or dips to $5. So PRY. Market on open, and nothing is happening there. Like to see it break up. Stop where it needs to be 492 now. That's not going on with the job. STO dips to 572. Dips to 572 is 784. This has taken off and break back up. We're long 757, are we? No, not yet. I think you can pretty well go back into Santos. It's just not dying. Wesfarmers looking for a break above 44.66. Haven't quite got that yet. Might get that soon. So WPL, we've gone long, and we're also looking to buy a break a little bit higher. WPL, I think was above 36.46, so it starts to become more interesting as well. So we've gone long WPL at 36.20. It's backed off a bit, just typical. And XJO trying to get to that 6,000 area. It's reached the target on the XAO, I believe. We might get a little bit higher. What's going on in the SPY? And I think we'll leave you at that and have a, yeah, SPY got through 6,000. It's a little bit shy. It got to 6,011 overnight and may go to 6,020. Thanks everyone, have a good day, and apologies for the annoyance in the machine. Hopefully they'll get it good for us in the next day or so, and that was just a bug. Thanks everyone, see ya.